You know this, Chasten, right? You know, by doing this, being a first, you give hope to so many more people to say, hey, leadership can look different. It doesn't have to be the straight white guy. So I think that has been something that I've been growing into. I should probably talk to you about some advice about that. But it's a huge honor at the same time.
Democrat Nan Whaley will be the next governor for the state of Ohio. You can make this happen. We can make this happen. Nan Whaley has been running the city of Dayton, Ohio for the last 7 years. She was first elected in 2013 and then voted back into office. She went unopposed in that second election. Way to go, Nan.
Way to go, Dan.
Now she's running to unseat Republican Mike DeWine from the governor's office. Now you remember Mike DeWine after Dayton had a mass shooting in 2019 that killed 9 people. He went up on stage and was shouted down by pissed off Ohio constituents shouting, "Do something," as he tried to feed them the usual menu of post-mass murder pablum and platitudes and blah, 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 blah. Just watch.
We know that we cannot ease the pain of those families who have lost someone. And so what we do tonight by this amazing crowd is to say to them that we love you.
When not publicly shamed by his own voters, Republican Governor Mike DeWine is focused quite often on attacking the gay and lesbian community too. Oh, and he signed into law House Bill 493, also known as the Ohio Heartbeat Bill, which prohibits abortion after a heartbeat can be detected in a fetus, with no exceptions for rape, no exceptions for incest. This makes it one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the nation. All of this, and he still has time to cosplay as Mr. Wilson in Dennis the Menace fan events all across the country.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
We've got to raise the wage in Ohio. Like in my community, communities across the state, I know people working 2 jobs, not getting paid enough, and then having to go to the food bank to get food to provide for their kids. And I'm sorry, like, I think it's an Ohioan, it's on Midwestern, it's on American. If you work and you work hard, no matter what the job is, you should get paid enough to be able to provide for your family. And so we've got to change that.
Under Nan Whaley's leadership, the city of Dayton has managed to pass quality pre-K to 4-year-olds, and that program was so successful that they expanded it to include 3-year-olds. Under Nan Whaley's tenure, Dayton also cut overdose deaths in half and knocked the city's unemployment rate down from 9.3% to 5.7%. Nice going, Nan.
Way to go, Dan.
Nan also has the Chasten Buttigieg seal of approval. He knows something about picking out a good mayor, am I right?
Way to go, Chasten.
If Nan Whaley wins this race, she will be the first Democrat in the Ohio governor's office in 10 years. She will also be, get this, the first woman ever elected to the governor's office in the state of Ohio.
You also mentioned something really historic with your candidacy, is that you'd be the first female governor. So what does that mean to you? What does this historical aspect of your campaign mean to you on one hand? And then also, what does it mean as a mayor to be seeking the governorship?
Right. So I really didn't take it in, honestly, when I decided to run for governor, that I would be the first even candidate from that is nominated by a party. Nobody's ever even gotten the chance as a woman to run for governor in Ohio.
Wow.
So I didn't really understand that or appreciate that until I really got in the race. And look, I mean, I would say I'm a second generation woman leader. And so I stand on the shoulders of other great women. That makes my job a little easier and allows me to be freer in how I portray my leadership and how I can really be more real.
Oh, and if you're an LGBTQ plus fan, you might also want to know that Nan Whaley performed the very first gay wedding in the city of Dayton, only 2 hours after the Supreme Court deemed gay marriage legal across the land. Nan Whaley shows up, she faces her challenges, she's smart, she's plain spoken, she doesn't mince words, and she doesn't hide behind a wall of bureaucracy and Republican fealty. If you're a fan of Nan and want to send her a few bucks, go to her website. Her campaign website is nanwhaley.com. Then subscribe to YouCantBeatBlue on YouTube, join our group on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit.